Am I even live? Oh, I am live. How the fuck do I... Yeah, fuck it. What's going on, everybody? It's Norby's once again. I decided to use a picture of myself this time around because I saw that the other lives come out all blurry. I don't really like that. That's the video quality. And of course, I know it's because, I'm using cellular data. Chapo, what's up, Chapo? So today, while I'm here and stuck in LA traffic as per usual, I wanted to bring up the topic. Michael Rosas, what's up? Good to see you, man. I want to bring up the topic because I saw that the food community decided to finally release Marvelous's interview. Much respect to you, Chapo. Joel Gutierrez, what up? And I saw that Rich Juan, the owner of Food Community, decided to play word games. And it's funny because this is one of the reasons why Rich Juan, the owner of Food Community, blocked me from his Instagram page because I had to correct him on his mistakes because he was misleading people with his posts on Instagram. What's up, James? Brad Pitbull? Is this you? But yeah, so going back to the topic, so Food Community released the interview. I mean, he should have released it a long ass time ago, like when it actually happened. That's one of the reasons why I was annoyed by that guy, because he wasted Marvelous this time. At the time, he wasted Marvelous this time by him going to their studio to go and do the interview with Pocho. Later on, him not wanting to release it anymore. Rap people, January 20, we deporting IE foods to Wakanda. All right, so it bothered me because all of a sudden now he takes it out. Now I guess he finally, maybe one of his testicles dropped, and he said, let me take it out now that I have nobody else telling me not to take it out. You know what I mean? But it's very scandalous the way he did it. He changed he made those titles look really bad. And he made it so that he could, I don't know, I guess he could get those numbers with the clickbait titles. One being Marvelous talking about Lucky, the other one about Marvelous talking about American Chola, and then the other one which Chicano Tube seems to have a big problem with is the one where he put that Marvelous says everyone that has the Jesus tattoo on them has a PDF, if you will, on them, tatted on them. Hey James, happy birthday to your wife. Let her know I say happy birthday. Happy birthday, cat. So I thought it was funny that this fool would intentionally try to recreate those beefs from the beginning of the year and even create a new one. I'm pretty sure a lot of people weren't happy with the title. And I saw the comments for those, for the one where he said that everyone with a Jesus tattoo on them has a pedal on them. It was distasteful. It was scandalous. It was very snaky. And I would have expected Rich Juan to do better, because what he did right there was an insult, and it was a shameless act on his behalf, because as of now, you don't see Marvelous going at these people. I mean, Marvelous is a busy guy. He doesn't need to waste time on individuals. You know, he's got shit to do. Hey, Catherine, happy birthday. Uh, so I wanted to get on here and just talk about it. I thought it was weird, but you know what? Since he wants to rehash things, I thought Why don't we rehash a few things on why there is no more Full Community podcast? I don't know if many of you remember, but that whole one of my viral moments was when that blue dildo wanted to well, not wanted, he did. He edited my video, passed it along to a bunch of people because he wanted me to go down. Well, the food community decided they wanted to take part in that action and take me down also. That's where you had Tres doing the doing the interview with Rich Juan, talking about me. Tres being a guy that has absolutely no idea who I am, but he just decided to, I guess, agree with whatever Rich Juan, you know, told him or asked him. But that was that moment. And mind you, I could have gone back at Food Community at that time, but I didn't. I had my shit going at that time also. But as all of you guys know, that the host of the Food Community, was a LA Icon. Now, when LA Icon Rich Juan, you know, gave Pocho the boot and kicked him out, it's it became a business venture between Rich Juan and Icon, where Icon provided a bigger stage, a bigger studio, a bigger setup, which is where you saw all the more recent interviews and filming for the Food Community. Before that happened, Rich Juan had his own studio with that Pocho actually Pocho was the one that pretty much designed the set, if you will. He designed the set, and that's something that Rich Juan didn't know how to do because he was more of the computer guy, he was the camera guy. People making weird moves. Damn, is their Christmas tree empty? Picking the trash bin for nourishment. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. So they had that partnership until Icon got in trouble. And I don't know if you guys are familiar why Icon got in trouble. He got in trouble with the black community because he demanded, in a sense, demanded that Kendrick Lamar had what he would say raza or Mexicans on stage when he did his Juneteenth event. I mean, my point on that part is like, hey, they're gonna do whatever they do. Why are we gonna care, and why are we gonna put ourselves in their situation? That's their situation. But Icon decided that he wanted to, you know, push raza so that, you know, I don't know. I really don't know his intention. Maybe he wanted one of his artists. Maybe he wanted Lefty on there. I don't know. But because because he didn't know what Juneteenth was and what it meant to the black community, that got him in big trouble, and to a point where, because of his words, a lot of the black community turned on Icon and turned on the full community. So they were facing all the backlash. You could see, you could hear interviews where Rich Juan, the owner of Food Community, said that he was getting death threats. They were messaging him constantly, giving him shit, and Icon the same way. And I think a lot of you guys know already that Icon eventually left the Food Community. But what you guys, I don't know if most of you saw, but because Icon left the Food Community, that meant that Rich Juan could no longer shoot his podcast in Icon's place, because where they were shooting the Food Community podcast was at Icon's place. It was no longer Rich Juan's place. So when Icon left, he at the same time gave Rich Juan, owner of the Food Community, the boot. They told him, sorry, bro, but you can't be here anymore. Kick rocks. So that left Rich Juan without a setup, without a studio to shoot any kind of other podcast. which is why you wouldn't see any new episodes come out afterwards. Did he have people that could host the food community show? Yeah, of course he had people, but he had no place to shoot it at. Which I can understand that part. You know, I don't have a studio either, but I try to shoot as many podcasts with different peoples wherever they're at. You know, I'm a mobile podcast producer. So you guys can see that, before I would do Marvelous's podcast, I would do Marvelous podcast, and we would shoot that and wherever we could shoot it. And other podcasters that, I tell you, "Hey, whatever you got, let's shoot over there." And so because Rich One doesn't have that in him to just, shoot wherever he can, he didn't. He had the people to fill in Icon's place, but he didn't have a place to actually shoot this. I think he probably at this point he still doesn't have a place to shoot this. And you know what? This is those lessons of where, karma's a bitch, because these individuals came after me. You know what? The only thing I've ever done to the food community was probably, I don't know, point out their mistakes and try to correct them, and they didn't like that. So they decided to link up with that dildo to try to take me down. And instead, what they want to do to me actually happened to them, because now the black community doesn't like, you know, Icon, doesn't like the food community, and doesn't like Rich Juan. I mean, he's probably lucky that they don't really know his identity, because they were mad at that motherfucker. But in a sense, again, karma. This is what happened. Now they broke apart. Icon for the most part. He got away from something that he could walk away from, and not take the negativity with him. Because in all honesty, Icon brought that negativity to the food community, where he said those words about Kendrick Lamar's event for the Juneteenth. I mean, that's how it goes. What can you say? But it's a lesson for him, which I thought he would have learned. I thought he would have been humbled, more humbled, but he all of a sudden he comes out with Marvelous's interview, and then he starts making clips with some really weird fucking titles, where it's just gonna bring up old shit and create new shit. And I saw the numbers. He got really good numbers using Marvelous. I mean, he tried to do it with Cholo Juan, but when you look at Cholo Juan's numbers compared to Marvelous numbers, you're gonna be like, Cholo who? But you know, it goes to show you how little Rich Juan has learned from his lessons in podcasting. I mean, it's pretty sad. But that aside, okay, so I wanted to talk about that, and that's pretty much all I want to say about that. There's not too much more to go get into. It annoyed me, and I wanted to talk about what really happened to him and his podcast. You know, Pocho One seems to still support him, and that's cool. I mean, hopefully he'll release more interviews where Pocho was involved, and because Pocho did work really hard to set up that whole stage for the interviews, and he came literally from the north to come to the south to build something that would have been great had it actually stayed the course. Oh, speak of the devil. What's up, Pocho? What's up, bro? Happy it went up though. Icon was quiet, laughing aloud. For the most part, yeah, it really showed your range as far as interviewing people and getting their story out there. Because Icon, I don't know what he really does. I guess he shoots music videos, but for the most part, when it comes to like talking to people, I don't really see where he can bring out a story from somebody. On a pass, but salute to Pocho. Maybe you could join me on one of these, and so you could talk about how you feel about the whole interview being released, and how what do you think Rich Juan can do to save that platform, because he did. I'll give it to him. He did pretty good using Marvelous's interview and then clipping it and putting some titles that would obviously get views. I'm not too impressed that because in low key it is pretty shady how he did it. He didn't have to title it like that, but he already knows this game. He already knows how to clickbait people. I'm not going to do a lot of talking about it, bro. Just happy it's going up and moved on, bro. Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. I think some guy said, "Well, what's seen doesn't have to be spoken." But you know what, Pocha, you did good work over there, man. You were doing great work, and it's unfortunate how everything fell apart. But you know what? That's why it fell apart, because you weren't there anymore. You were the glue for that platform, and once they got rid of the glue, it all started falling apart. They needed like three other foods to like replace you, which goes to show how much of an impact you made in that show, that they needed three people to replace one. But I don't know why everyone is all mad at his footage and his page. Let him do whatever he wants. You know what? The only reason why I'm disappointed and a bit upset is that he didn't have to title it the way he did. And I'm talking about the clips where he's rehashing the beef with American Chola, throwing shade at Lucky, and then talking about people with about the Jesus tattoos. He didn't have to go at it that way. He didn't have to make it clickbait, where he knows that Marvelous was not saying that Jesus was a pedo. He was saying that the image that they use as Jesus was, which is a big difference between saying Jesus is a pedo and the image they use to represent Jesus is a pedo. That's my grief, is that he could have done it a lot better. He could have just released the whole interview in its entirety and let that flow. But because he did those clips and the way he titled them, I feel that was very low in a sense. What did Tony say? Pregunta se habla. No, gracias a ti, bro. Wanted to bring all my people together. Lost credibility. Blue lost his credibility. Oh, I could put that up there. Cool. Yes, he did, because now everyone's talking about it, bro. He's master at it and he won't stop laughing at. That's kind of why I like him, the master genius. Yeah, but that's very true of that. But again, had he done that when the interview actually happened and done it in that manner, I wouldn't say anything, because that's what was going on. That was the topic of that moment, you know. And I would have been like, it is what it is. That's the Jews, and it's trendy, and what can you do about it? If it's not him, there's gonna be somebody else, right? That's just how it goes. That's just how information flows. If you don't flow it, somebody else will. But, and this is my but, he should have taken it out when it happened. He takes it out almost a year later, just to recreate and reintroduce negativity to our community, where I even saw American Chola start talking about it, the other day, because he had to bring it up. because he always has something to prove, and it just makes him look stupid. Um, let's let it go. Carnal Streets got no love, manito. Kimosabi, you know what? Yeah, you know what? That's how it is, man. But in a sense, I don't know, man. It's like me bringing up a lot of old shit that doesn't need to be brought up anymore. You know, like the whole Savage Studio stuff. Why would I bring that up? You know, why would I make take new clips, recent clips discovered by Savage, and just to rehash that? You know, why bring up all these issues that are either dead or you know not as important anymore? Like, what are we really doing? Are we really trying to keep fucking with our community, keep breaking it down, keep the anger alive, keep the negativity alive? What are we really doing here? I mean, I love podcasts because we could bring out people's stories, because we could, introduce people to somebody's life, because everybody's story is important, but not to exploit their story and just create another negative space where only negativity will be breathed. Let's see. Kima said, the butcher life pod. No one cares unless you're relevant. If not, you get fired and don't fuck you with you. Focus LA. Shout out Focus LA, man. Check it. Make sure you follow his channel also. Aside from Pocho's channel also. Because Focus LA's got a lot of good shit going on his channel also. I miss my boy Juan. He like my little brother. That's a fool and icon. We had a good thing going. It's sad we let our egos get involved. Yeah, see, it's like vida. I don't know, Pocho. I expect a lot more from you. You got a fucking master's in communication, a bachelor's in fucking world culture, and a doctorate in Chicano arts. I expected less ego from you. Or am I wrong? Only 6'4". He said he had that interview in his pocket. You know what? Yeah, and he has more interviews in his pockets. And let's see if he brings those out. I feel, let's see, keep hope alive. That's all we can do. That's all I will ever do is keep hope alive. Because now is our time. Now is our time because we have the technology, we have the voices, we have the talent, we have it all. And we're taking it little by little. But we have the individuals that want to keep breaking us down, that want to keep dividing us, that want to keep creating a form of division. And that's the one thing I don't like. I don't like that, why do you need to create negativity within our community, We get that enough from everybody else. Well, why intentionally bring more out of people, you know? Because at the end of the day, these algorithms are gonna push this shit to your feed, and that's all you guys are gonna see, negativity, to a point where like, why am I even watching this shit anymore? Fuck these channels. But these are the only platforms. YouTube is a platform that gives us the ability to communicate to everybody from LA, from California to the West Coast, to the East Coast, to Mexico, to Chile, China, Europe. This is our connection to the world. And when we have guys that intentionally make up shit or change a narrative to where it breeds hate, they're just creating a division within our community. That is what we don't need. Let's see, Pocho. That's how I started. then everyone started drama and they didn't know I'm petty and I'm here for it. Okay, Pacha. You got Cervantes Enterprise. Food community sensitive. You know what? Yeah, man. Hey, but you know what? You know who other sensitive? Because I just recently found out that they blocked me from their Instagram page. It's called Northern Hispanics. I think it's called Northern Hispanics, which I guess it's an Instagram page that represents the North. But I thought it was funny because the last comment I made, and I thought it was funny, but apparently they didn't. They didn't, so they blocked me. I found out like an hour ago. So they put up a post about Christmas and how Northerners are gonna come through for Christmas. So he has a picture of a ugly sweater. I don't know if you guys are familiar with ugly sweater, but it's more of an American culture thing with the Union bird on there. But either way, it's an ugly sweater because that's what they're called. And he had the Santa Claus hat. He had a 12 pack of Modelos and also some Cortez. So I put in the comment section. So you're gonna tell me that Northerners show up to parties with an ugly sweater, which is an American culture, a Santa Claus hat, which is a European culture, a beer that's owned by Americans, and shoes named after a Spaniard. This is how you guys pull through. I mean, I don't know what's more whiter than what you just put up here. So I guess they didn't like that I put that and decided to block me. People are too sensitive. It is a joke. Cervantes Enterprise, they blocked me from the page also. People are too, bro. You know it's funny. All the biggest haters, haters or all the toughest guys on YouTube, they all have me blocked from their Instagram page. I haven't blocked none of these motherfuckers until somebody sends me a post about them and then I can't see it. And then that's when I find out, oh, they fucking blocked me. All these fools. I mean, what am I going to do? Why would you block me? It's not like I go on your page to fucking roast you or start shit. I have never gone on anybody's Instagram page just to start shit. But all of a sudden, these guys feel the need that they have to block me from their page. It's hilarious. Y'all need to get together one last time. Michael? Bocha said, we do. Nah, never. That page hates me because I press. Also, you're blocked from that page also. Michael says Tony's shows aren't the same without Norby's Alex, but I still watch them. I shout out to you, Michael. You know what? At the end of the day, we gotta support the ones that are actually pushing, people's stories. Like I said, I'm food community blocked me too. Food community has had that fool had me blocked since the beginning of the year, all because I corrected him on a story. I'm like, damn, bro. I guess because I fact checked him. So he didn't like that I fact checked him. James, Narvis and Alex would be a dope podcast. I would be a dope podcast. Pues ya te digo, tú said el señor Baca is watching. We got the Ranker World in the house. Now that's an interesting story that's been going on. Pocho, I remember those pages are probably 15 years old boys. That's funny. I never watched Freaky Tales, nothing personal, but yes, I miss news with art. Thanks, man. I appreciate you for that. But so you know what? I haven't really spoken about the whole Whack 100 thing. You know, that's crazy. I could see all the clouds from the smoke coming out of Malibu. That shit is crazy. Picture worthy. Uh, so Whack 100, man, that motherfucker plays chess. Chinese checkers, actually. He plays Chinese checkers. Is it Chinese checkers or Chinese chess? If one of you guys know. South Central Cal. So Wack 100, man, he took all these fools apart. All of these fools apart. And it's crazy because he knew all of their weaknesses and he knew how to corner them. He pretty much made sure to get them out of character to show us who these people really are. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing my ass off the way he pretty much destroyed all these guys. Like, wow. I mean, I think he just needed a four he just needed four things in his nose to destroy all of them. But it's crazy because the way he took down the dildo, I mean, damn. He fucked them up in his own show by literally calling his people's rats. And then Wack invited him to his own show just to fucking yell at him like a child. And then leaked out a phone call between them to call him out on this bullshit that he still tried to do after the fact. I thought that shit was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious that this was literally a three-time loser. Like the first one, I would have been like, well, okay, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for somebody with that type of caliber. Because Wack 100, he definitely has a lot of knowledge to where he can create an opening to destroy whatever it is that you are. Like, I'll give you a good example. The first time it happened, he called Wack told three individuals to their faces, "Your people rat on our people," and I'm talking about the prison stuff. Your people rat on our people, and you guys are okay with it. Wack already knew there was two ways about it that would happen. One is that they will defend that because of their pride, and two, which is the option that they should have taken, which was easily ask Wack, okay, with such a bold statement that you just said, where are your receipts for these occasions that you speak about? Where are those receipts? You're saying that my people are cool with riding on your people, but you're just saying it. That's your opinion. You may say it's a fact. If it's a fact, give me the fact. Now, at that point, Wack will only have two options. Either he's going to actually talk about a certain situation with names, which in turn makes him a rat, or he's going to drop the subject. But he had enough confidence to know that the dildo had too much pride and the rest of them had too much pride that they would argue against it. And never occurred to them for one time, what are these situations that you speak of? Where did it happen? Give us some names. Give us the place. Because at the end of the day, Wack wouldn't be able to say any of these things because then he would prove that he himself would be ratting. But because he was counting that these guys are so prideful, they would argue it. And he was right. They argued it. And that was the first one there where the dildo fucked up. The second time was when Wack invited the dildo without knowing that it was a trap. Because by then Wack had already found out everything that he needed to find out. And he just waited for the right opportunity. And Wack created the opportunity by bringing up the rat stuff. And he waited for the dildo to point out the Takashi 6ix9ine, which is exactly what Wack wanted to, because that was enough reason for him to say, "So you are calling me a rat." And that's when he went off on him and emasculated him for a second time. He finds he doesn't find he knows the openings, but he finds a way to create them. Same thing happened with Gunner. When he called Gunner on the Chola's paperwork, accusing Wack accusing the Gunner of providing that paperwork, Gunner, and this is why Wack knows that these guys have way too much pride. They're gonna fuck themselves over because of their own pride. And he knew that the Gunner, out of being prideful, he would argue it, and he would be cornered because Wack saying it, he believes people are gonna believe him. So Wack pushes the narrative. No, you did it. You pushed it. You gave me those paperwork. That was you. It was you. I know it was you. Now, Gunner, if he was a very logical guy, he could have easily said, "Well, no, I didn't," and that's it. He could say I did, but where are your receipts? Again, where are your receipts to prove this? Because you could say this. It's like me telling you, no, you gave it to me. You don't remember that? He could have easily also turned it on him. Because at the end of the day, Wack has no receipts to show. But he wants to see if you'll call his bluff. And that's the part. These guys are so prideful that they don't understand that he's bluffing them. It's just like poker, you know? You got to understand when somebody's bluffing you. But because of pride and ego, it clouds your judgment, it clouds your thinking. So you easily fall for his trap. And that's what Wack does to all these guys. He just traps them. He uses their own pride and their own ego against them. And that's why he laughs so much about it. Because he knows he can manipulate them using their own egos and their own pride. If I was Gunner, I would have been like, what are you talking about? Where's your proof of this? If you don't got any proof, drop the subject, because now you're just talking out of your ass and making shit up. And then Wack would have to prove that fact. And since he doesn't have the receipts, he's not going to be able to prove it. But he waited and poked at Gunner to the point where Gunner pointed out a situation of Wack. And because Gunner opened up that topic, it gave Wack all the rights to go in on Gunner and then start accusing him of everything that everybody else accuses him of. He fell for that trap. Hey, shout out Chicano Tube. I just saw him on there. My apologies. I am mobile like you are sometimes, so I can't really look at the chat too much. But that's how it is, man. That's how it is. So I don't know anything about Wack as far as any wrongdoing that he's done, so I can't say anything negative about him. But I can say that I do see how he moves and how he conversates with people. He's very strategic. He knows his opponent. He studies them, and that's why he's been winning. I can't be mad at him for winning. He made a lot of people look really, really bad. But at the end of the day, he could say, "I didn't do any of it. They did it themselves. They're the ones that did it. They're the ones that talked. I just asked questions. That's all I did. They're the ones that was dumb enough to answer them." Shout out Marlon's Minds. Mar, I'm in traffic. That's why. But you know what? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get something going. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's see. How? I think I like guys. I totally suck on these things, especially because I'm driving. All right, guys, right there to anybody if you want to jump on here and talk your shit. Click on the link. You don't have to show your face. Like I didn't show my face. And again, I'm not showing my face because it comes out all fucking blurry, and I don't like video footage that's all blurry. It dilutes the whole thing. Salute Marvelous. Okay. But yeah, if you're down to jump on here, talk what you want. Oh, here we go. The first one. Gentlemen, Marvelous Inc.
What up, my boy?
Yo, 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 what up, man? You got anything to talk about? Did you hear anything about what I've been talking about? Oh, you froze. Get on your Wi-Fi. Marvelous. Can you hear me? Oh wait, I think he jumped right back in. All right.
Hey, my bad, bro. That shit kicked me out, man.
It's all good, man. I'm gonna take that account out. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, man. So have you been hearing everything that I've been talking about?
No, I barely jumped on, bro. I heard a little bit about what you were saying about something about Wack and whatever happened with the guys or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I did bring up the topic in the beginning of the live of the full community. You know, using your interview and then clipping it with titles that would be pretty much clickbait and
Yeah, man.
reintroduce old beefs and old things that nobody's really talking about, but he's trying to reintroduce it to people.
Yeah,
I
that
thought it
shit's
was
messed.
wrong.
Yeah, that shit's messed up, bro. A couple of channels did videos on it, and the clickbaiting shit. That's not cool, man. To do stuff like that, like I don't know. And then to release it after 2 years, like or around 2 years, that's not like it. They shouldn't have done it, bro. But I guess because it's trendy right now,
Yeah,
they're trying to get the numbers. You know how it works with the money thing, like a lot
yeah,
of people don't get the clickbaiting thing, but it's for the views, man. They get paid.
yeah. Yeah, he got a lot of views too.
Yeah.
But then again, Marvelous Minds tends to bring in views for a
Nah.
lot of these content creators.
Nah, but you would think like a panel with four guys or three guys, like they would get double my numbers, triple my numbers, bro. You know, and
That's
but
a
it's just the
good point.
conversation the conversations that they have is just like they're attracting that audience that's into that drama, you know,
Yeah,
and it's dumb. I
yeah.
don't
They
know.
they feed into it. It is a good
E-
way
even
for
the
guys
other
to like get.
you're breaking up. I think the internet, bro. Hey, but shout out to everybody in
Oh
the
yeah, I got
chat.
low signal here right now where I'm at.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for your support, your love, even your criticism.
Yeah,
I
they hear
appreciate
you.
it. You know, I appreciate the criticism too, because I learn a lot from you guys. I don't know everything like I say. Like people go, "Oh, Marvelous knows everything," or "Marvelous has all the answers." I don't got no fucking answers. All you gotta do is Google the shit. Like that's all you gotta do.
Hey.
Like you had the panel of the dumbasses yesterday doing a video about me, right? That reaction. All four dummies don't know
Oh yeah.
don't even know nothing about their culture, right? They're all sitting on each other's lap, holding hands and shit, talking about
Yeah, bro.
me, little
That's
old me over here in
crazy.
East LA, about
That's
about the
crazy.
whole Jesus thing. Like I'm not
Yeah.
saying that the Messiah, the real Messiah from the Bible, is a pedophile. I didn't say that. I said
No,
the
you didn't.
guy, Caesar Borgia, Pope Alexander the Sixth son, was that. But these
Yes.
guys don't get it. They don't get it. And then they're arguing about who if Jesus was white or black, and the white dude is saying, well, three of them are white or two of them
Yeah.
are white. Who's white on that panel? I think I seen two
I
white
mean,
guys.
I think Bobo is the only half Mexican, and the other guys are just white guys.
Yeah, but they're right there spinning this narrative of what they think that I'm saying, and they're right there talking about is Jesus white or is he black, and then the white guy's going saying it doesn't matter, I think he looks like a like you, or I think he looks like no dummy, like you said you read all those books in prison, you read all these books, and you finally decided to
Yes.
educate yourself when you got busted, and you're so knowledgeable. Pick up one of those books, get a biblical book and read it. You'll find out the same exact thing that I found out. So it's
Yup.
not me saying it. Don't get in your feelings because it's me. All you got to do is take your happy ass over there, open up a book, read the shit, even Google it. That's all you got to do, bro. But
Much.
it's a thing to talk about another man on the
No,
internet.
it blows my mind that four guys talk about you. Like four guys got together in a room and let's talk about Marvelous. Let's bring him up. Like,
Yeah,
how much of an impact do you have on their lives that they have to talk about you? That's fucking wild. That's a bit obsessive, if you will, that four guys will come together just to talk about you.
yeah, bro. I've been and Norbies, you know me, bro. Since I've gotten on the internet, homie, all I do is just talk about our culture, health, biblical history, stuff like that. I didn't come out talking about nobody.
Nope.
Everybody that I went on a podcast, they all had an issue with me. One
Yep.
stole money. One stole money. His homie ratted him out.
Yep.
Another one fucking, and then the thing that I trip out, bro, on everything is that none of these dudes are of our raza. Like they're not Mexicano,
Yeah.
but they wanna come out and bash me for things that I'm saying after the fact. Like, one person called in, that's the definition of a Chicano. They're just asking me, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
not me talking shit about nobody. These are just
Yeah.
questions, you know what I mean? And it's like if I got mad at everybody's opinion, bro, I can't get mad at you. I can't.
You
I
know,
don't know what you know. Like you know a lot of shit that I don't know, bro. I could learn so much from you. But
yeah,
but the thing is that we just need to learn to shut the fuck up.
pretty
We
much.
need to learn to just shut the fuck up and take some insight from people, like other
Yeah.
people's opinion. How do you think this world got built? Not just by one man with his great idea. Everybody got together and they started building things. Everybody brainstormed and they
Exactly.
found out the answers,
Yep.
and these guys, some people want to be the guy. They're the
Yeah.
guy that went to prison. They're the guy that held all the knives in their butt. They're the guys that made the most money, and they all want to
Yeah.
tell their story, and they're so excited to tell their story, and it's the same fucking story. We already
Yeah.
heard that. We heard that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get. It's not doing anything for nobody. It never has done anything for nobody. The youth is not benefiting out of it. You're just glorifying the story because you want to be known as an alpha male, as that guy,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
not the
Exactly.
that's not the way you should be, bro.
No,
You
it
shouldn't
shouldn't,
be
man.
like that.
You
But
shouldn't, man. You know, I take that back. They technically had six guys that were talking about you because they had one
yeah,
guy in the
bro.
back that was also talking about you, and they had a phone caller also that just had to bring up your name
Yeah,
because
it's all good though.
you live in other men's minds, which is which
Rent
is
free. I don't know.
gay, which is
Okay.
low, which is not low key gay. It's gay.
Yeah.
That you would have
I
to
like
think.
women. I like women. I'm
There you
sorry.
go. Put it
My
out there
bad.
for them, Marvelous, because a lot of these guys get confused and they're thinking if they say enough bad shit about you, you'll say hi to them.
I guess I tried to say hi to one. I seen him at the car show. He didn't want to say hi. He didn't want. He didn't want. He just wanted to talk, bro.
Yeah,
And We've got to that point where we already talked about everything. There's nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about. Stop inviting other men to your shit, to your beef or whatever you want to call it. I hate
yep,
that. That sucks too, bro. It sucks
yeah,
that that I'm used to the '90s, man. When you didn't need nobody for backup, bro. You didn't need nobody to talk to you. It's like if I'm gonna go talk for you, Norby's like you're your own man, fool. You go
Yeah.
handle your own shit. You're your own dude, bro. I have no business butting in, and everybody wants to butt in, homie. And just like it's retarded, homie. How old are you, dog? You're 40, what, 48, 50 in your 50s. Other
Yeah.
vatos are in their 60s, still trying to like get down with everybody, fight the whole world, homie, like, and talk shit about everybody while cloud
Yeah.
chasing. Like, it's just retarded, homie.
It is, man, and it's sad. It's sad. It's sad that people still, actually gives these people props and, you know, gaslight them in a sense.
Yeah.
But
But I'm just pushing, just to knowledge, bro. That's it. Knowledge and for us to come together as a people. Our people need to work on our people first before anybody else. And we just need to learn to stick together and build real bridges, bro. Not half-ass our friendships.
yeah,
Everybody's half-assing shit and acting like they're your friend, but they're just using you as a fucking pedestal, homie,
pretty
to get to the
much.
next level too. Even family, bro.
Yeah,
Even
man.
family, homie. Families, they'll turn their back on you sick with it,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just, I don't know. I just pushing for positive shit, dog. You know me.
That's all we can do, bro. That's all we can really do. It's a uphill battle because, everybody loves the fucking drama. Everybody loves the negative shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to building bridges and building us up, it's tough when you got like 10 guys that want to start fake beefs when there's only a handful of us that are trying to push a more positive path for the community.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Norm. Hey, but I'm gonna let somebody else get on, bro. You have a good night, homie. And I'll
You
see
too,
you
man.
when we do our video,
Yes,
carnal.
sir. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Hey, everybody in the
Awesome.
chat, peace out.
All right, guys, we got somebody on the stage waiting in the backstage. I'll bring him in right now. All right.
De Norberto Caesar from Paris.
Okay. This is it from Paris. All right. All
In the
right.
flesh,
What's up,
baby.
man?
We're doing good. We're doing blessed. A little bit of cold. But let's hope everybody's doing the same out there.
All right. Hey, here he is, people. Everyone, this is Caesar from Paris. You guys know him for his phone calls on Tony Vision, on Freaky Tales, and then well, I'll let you introduce yourself to the people, man.
Well, I mean, just humbly Caesar from Paris. Uh, Long-time listener. Uh, just started here, just trying to give a little bit of knowledge to everybody. What I mean? Try to call out on people that act a certain way, as in we're talking about today. Uh,
Yes.
a lot of people know what Wack 100 is about.
Yeah.
He's an extraordinary phenomenon in the entertainment, in the internet world.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know that? Even somebody from Caesar from Paris knows that.
Yeah.
Uh, I believe that this man has the recipe. This man is the Vince McMahon of YouTube.
Wow.
I
Okay.
believe, yes, Norby, I believe that. Okay, let's say these two guys that called Whack 100 right after the Hater World incident.
Yeah.
If you really listen to that conversation between the guy on the phone and Whack 100, you could tell that they were speaking already before this phone call.
Ah.
It almost looks like a goddamn commercial from the WWE. Like Whack 100 is really waiting for a phone call from a guy he don't really even like. And then it was pretty much they set him up. They knew there were dropouts. Oh, weren't you the guy that dropped the paperwork? That alone let me know everything. They know what they're
Yeah.
doing. It's for the views, and I get it. We're in this YouTube world to get the views. I get it.
Yeah.
But to sell out yourself, and especially those two that run around talking about the raza that really didn't even look, raza. That's how you say it. Not raza. Not these guys don't even pronunciate
Yeah.
the
You
term
hear
right.
that, right? Raza. I hear that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Raza, motherfuckers. How hard is that shit to say?
Come on. And then you're really fighting for the people like that. Now that's one. Uh Hater World, I guess, because he always calls himself a contact creator. He calls himself the Sureño contact creator. Now he should also know if he's doing that, get the views, but then don't put your other people droops. I know Droops, big up to Droops. putting people like that in situations where they have to now back up other people and speak their way out of things. Wack
Yeah.
100 went over there. He did exactly what he needed to do. He shook up the world already. He making people look bad. Now,
Yeah.
Wack 100. Why isn't Wack 100 on the Kendrick Lamar train? Why
Ah.
isn't Wack 100 with Kendrick Lamar bringing in the people of all communities together? That's
Yeah.
another thing nobody's questioning on Pyru. I don't really know about that community's gang ties, but I think that means he's a blood. Now, and somebody of an older faction. So why isn't he pushing the peace between the two companies? Because the brown and black, he doesn't want it. He doesn't need it. He also knows that we're going to keep it content. Now, imagine if we were in the real life, nobody across the board would be walking these streets talking without they're talking. It's
Yep.
very disgusting because people do get in their feelings, and
Yep.
God forbid somebody runs into somebody that's really about the business. Because we're all here just trying to be entertaining. Caesar from Paris is one that wants to give
Yes.
his opinion. Doesn't
Yes.
mean that it's right. Doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's just my opinion. What I think, what I see. I see the same channels everybody else watches, just in a different
Yes.
light. I
Yeah.
watch it over and over. But people really do need to get this thing in hand. Everybody needs to get a clutch in life.
Yes.
And if words, and another thing, all these people claiming they've been in prison, they've been to YA, they're the toughest of the tough. It's funny how every single person that says that is the main toughest one ever, and
Yeah.
they survived everything.
Yeah.
But playing those games out here is not advisable. Leave the
No.
prison stuff, the prison living, leave that alone. It's not meant for us out here. It's not meant for us to be asking for paperwork from people. It's not meant for us to be degrading another person for having some type of knowledge. I'm not
Yep.
saying Marvelous is the know-it-all, but Marvelous
Yeah.
knows what he's saying because he reads and he takes the part, takes the time to do the knowledge. A lot of people
Yes.
don't. A lot of people say it's easier just to discredit somebody, but really, bring it onto yourselves to get the knowledge. Don't be so disrespectful because you're going to be in the swamp meet one day
Yep.
and that guy's gonna be buying the knocker boxers just like you, and he's gonna run into you, man.
Yep. Facts.
So, saying that, I'm gonna let somebody else come in. Lorbeez, you're the first one that got me on the show.
I
Caesar
know,
from
right? I
Paris.
feel pressure on this one. I love it because I'm my love has always been more for the live chat, and you've always been a part of it, and then you've been part of the shows as a caller. You put your input because in all reality, you are the people, and that's very important to have here. You,
Right.
yeah, man. But thank you for coming through, man.
Thank you very much, Caesar from Paris. And I'm out.
Hey, that was the first visual where he said that. I have it here
Yeah.
first. Shout out to Caesar from Paris. That's what I love. I love when real people come through, because at the end of the day, I am you guys. I am the same guy that all of you guys are talking to in the live chat. I am one of you guys here. And when I had any of you guys here on this platform, you know, it's a treat for me because I get to see you people that I love talking with, and I get to see your faces, and the people get to see your faces because you people are real. All of you are real, you know, and I love that because I don't have a show like Tony where he has people that have made history in the music industry and in the culture, you know. That's his lane where he has those people to give us their story and their background. Marvelous has his lane of knowledge and cultura and showing us a better way. Me, I am just like all of you guys. I am here watching what you guys are watching. I am here talking about what you're talking about, thinking about the things you guys are thinking about. And that's what I love about this platform because this platform really is more for you guys, for us. the regular folk, because that's what we are. We are regular folk. America wants to come up. All right, hell yeah, come on through. Spencer Baca spoke through Caesar from Paris. Hey Nino, you don't need to cam up, bro. I mean, you could just use your audio. I mean, I don't mind. But yeah, man. But again, like I said, this is why I love this is why I love this platform, because this platform was made for the public opinion, so that you guys can jump on here and speak what's on your mind. Let everyone know what's on your mind, what you want to say. Question, Nino, who did I vote for? I voted for Claudia. Wait, was it Claudia? Man, you know what? She's third party. I voted third party, and I always vote third party, bro. I cannot bring myself to vote. Oh yeah, how can you connect? You know what? Hold on, give me a second. I totally forgot that link. There you go. All right, my bad. I totally forgot that I got to do that. Let me see. Can I start comment? I guess I could. I don't know if that makes it pin, but Brad Pitbull, I put the link. You would jump on StreamYard and just set up your phone, and you could come in. Norby's and Nino episode coming soon. Hell yeah, I'd like that. I like to I like to talk about the politics and the culture stuff. That'd be great. I would appreciate that. But so I put up the link. If anybody else wants to jump in, I'll probably do another good 20-30 minutes of this if somebody jumps in. Otherwise, I'll probably cut it short, since it has been about an hour. All right, so we got a guest. We got none other than Brad Pitbull. Let's see where he's at today. Brad Pitbull.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Where are we today?
We are in Wakanda, making sure the homes are ready for all the foods that are going to get sent over here.
Damn. That's a good subject, though. I mean, wondering wondering what's gonna happen. Now, so I'm gonna bring in another guest also, so it'll become a three-panel situation. Okay, Brad. I think Brad Pitbull disappeared on me. Brad Pitbull, tap back in. Nino,
What up, man?
what it do, man?
Hey, Norberto, what up?
Right here, man. Right here on this
Where are you?
live.
Where are you, Norbies?
The heart of Boyle Heights.
Damn, bro, you in the hood or what?
Yeah, I guess you could call it
Hey,
that.
is Boyle Heights where they filmed American Me?
Yes, it is the one and
Damn,
only.
damn, that's crazy. What up, bro? What up, chat? Everybody watching? Shout out all my haters, all my players, and all my fans out there. What up, though, Norbies? Holla at your boy.
All right, well, Nino, I'm bringing in a third person on this panel here.
Hope he's a Trumper.
I don't know. That's a good question. You could go ahead. Brad Pitbull, are you there?
Yes, yes. Sorry, I should have. When you're calling on this app, you should turn off the phone so that way it doesn't click on the advertisement click and leave it off.
Gotcha.
But uh, but
Okay.
yes,
Well, Nino
uh,
Nino America has joined the panel, and he does have a question for you.
What's up, bro? Are you a Trumper or what? Did you vote
I
for
am
Trump or Kamala?
I am from Trump West Side Connect Gang. I
Hey,
think
let's go, baby.
but,
MAGA. Woo!
but, but
Hey, only the bosses and big ballers voted for Trump. Let's go.
yes, yes, yes. It's
I'm still gonna go on record that I did vote third party.
Who did you
I
vote?
can't.
Norby, don't tell me you wasted your vote, bro, on a third party, bro. Are you for real about that?
The funny part is a Democrat told me the exact same thing you just told me.
Well, damn, Norby, what did you do? I asked you a question in the comments, bro. Be honest. Who did you vote for, bro? Just let us know right now.
I already forgot her name.
Oh, damn. Kamala?
The hell nah.
Hey,
Like that,
Norby.
lady.
Hey, I gotta ask you a question though, bro. I can't wait till we do our podcast together, bro. But Norby, what are you, bro? Are you a Republican, a Democrat, are you a Trumper? I mean,
I'm
bro,
an
you're
independent.
you're all over the place, bro, with everything.
I'm an independent, but I definitely would support a policy that proves to be more helpful to the peoples.
Okay, let me ask you one more question, and I'll let homeboy talk over here. Norby, who did you do better under? Let's be honest, bro. Did you do better under Trump or did you do better under Biden? Be honest, bro.
That's a tough question. You know why? Because Biden, that's an obvious no. That's an automatic no. But
Right?
Trump, and I talked to Chica, and I pointed this out to Chicano too. The policies that Trump did are very weak because as soon as Biden came in, he fucking took it all apart.
Well,
Like, what was
bro,
the point?
well,
Now,
no,
now,
and not,
now
not that it was weak. That's how it works, bro. It's like when Trump gets out of there, they're gonna try to demolish everything he did. Day one. That's how it works, bro.
yeah, but
When
in
they
a sense, I
when they
would
got the
have thought
power.
he would use at least he would move a better way. It would if anything engrave it more into the system
Hey,
where
Norby,
Biden wouldn't have been able to like destroy it all.
Norby, let me just say this right quick. He did do that, bro. Look what he did. Abortion is murder. It's wicked and it's evil. And what did Trump do? That right there is basically set in stone. And Trump gave back the power to the states. The Supreme Court justice picks. I mean, we got it, bro. Abortion. That was one thing that he did do, bro. That was solidified in history, bro. With them picks.
You see,
Come on.
he did that, but does that
Well, you wanted
did
you
that
wanted
help?
some.
Did
Go
that
ahead.
help us economically? Did that help us?
Yes, that helped us morally, spiritually, and economically, bro. Because you never know those babies now they have a chance to live life who they could be one day in the future, bro. So yes, it did help us in all aspects, and also I think that God gave us more grace upon this nation because of what Trump did in regards to abortion, bro. Again,
Yeah,
abortion is murder. It's
yeah,
detestable, and Christians stand against abortion, bro. Well, go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay, so yeah, I could see that point, but for me, that's more of a long term thing, and but again, it can be undone.
Well, Norbert, you just said that you wanted to see something that Trump did that was more cemented in history. That's what he did, bro. One of many things.
Well, that is true. I'll give you that.
Okay, 10-4.
It
What's
is
up? What's
it
up?
is cemented that, but I definitely would give more credit to the states before Trump, because I want to say a lot of the states were the ones that actually changed their own laws before Trump actually did that.
Well, either way, he put the spotlight on it, bro. Trump did amazing things, but again, this video ain't about Trump. But I'm a Trumper. We salute him. We're
Yeah.
excited. We're happy for what he's gonna do in 2025, bro. It's a great feeling in America. I know
Yeah.
everybody in the chat is happy and excited to hear my voice and hear us talking about Trump. But with that, bro, I'll pass it on to your homeboy. What's up with your homeboy on the live? I don't want to be I want to be Bogarting the live.
Brad, what's up, Brad? You still there? Brad? Pitbull. Brad Pitbull? Come in, come in.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right, there he is.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, oh no, that's you, Nino?
No, he's on there. What's up? He's
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. Is it still there? Am I still
Yeah, there he
there?
is.
All right. No, it's good that he says that because how many of us get shamed to not think what Hollywood says, to not
Right.
think to not
Facts.
think differently from CNN, that
Facts.
because J Lo or Taylor Swift told us not to vote for him. But you know and here you're not gonna hang up on me or say, you know what, he's wrong, he's a racist, he's a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Here and on Rhodium and on Marvelous Mind, we're able to even if we think different, we're able to discuss the differences.
Yes.
We don't just say, we don't just pull up, again, some sort of,
No.
victim, you hurt my feelings card.
Yeah. That's very true. Because what are we going to do hanging up on people that want to express their ideas and their thoughts? I mean, it would be, it's bad that we're not open to listen to another half, another part.
Or better yet, what's worse of someone wanting to threaten someone with violence or physical harm due to their opinion or free speech, right? And I've seen that all throughout my history on social media. People that want to hurt me or inflict harm upon me just because I got a MAGA hat on, bro. That ain't right. That ain't the American way. I support free speech for everybody, even those with an opposing view. I want to hear what they got to say. I want to hear what my enemies got to say, even if they don't agree with me whatsoever. I want to hear it. So I think us suppressing people's opinions, free speech, and free thought, I think that's a horrible action to do. That's a communist maneuver, and I'm against that. I say free speech for everybody, even the haters. Go ahead.
Definitely. I agree. Brad Pippen, what do you think? Brad Pippen.
Can you hear me
Hey,
now?
Norby, hey, let
Okay,
me
I
get up
got it.
there.
He's
Hello?
here.
Oh,
He's
he's
here.
there.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was going to talk about something else. Go ahead.
yeah. No, I don't know why when the phone screen turns off, it like, I don't know what goes on. Okay. Anyways, but for example, with abortion, right? People don't want to talk about that because that's your own thing, and it's something that should at least be discussed because something that can make you feel uncomfortable. Imagine a baby's dying, right? And I do give if women want to have I believe women should have the right to do that. But I don't think it's just because it's there's access to it doesn't mean that it's right. But
Yeah.
so but if you could speak on morality, what caused that impregnation? Was it
Yeah.
poor choices by the mother? Was she in a negative environment? What caused this sort of environment? Did the woman have a no father figure? Was she pimped out?
Yeah.
And case by case basis. But there's but when I used to be in the tattoo world,
We lost you, Brad. Open your phone up again.
Hey, I want to
it,
ask him a question. Go ahead.
no, no, so yeah, I had this one client that she was a nurse at an abortion clinic, and she
Yeah.
told me that there used to be women that go in there. You know, she's one woman in particular married who came
Yeah.
in for a fourth abortion
Yeah.
uh, from her lover, and the last
Oh,
one. Yeah, the last one that she got, the actual lover, the guy asked her, "Hey, you don't want to have the baby to see what it would look like if we had one?" And you know,
yeah.
why doesn't this woman tie up her tubes? But
Yeah.
again, it's case by case basis. You don't know what sort of a self esteem issues, if it's for a legal status or if
Yeah, that's
daddy issues.
wild. That's
But, but
very disheartening that she would abort because she wanted to be a skank.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
don't be a whore. Close your legs. I got a question though, bro. You
yeah.
said that you support a woman's choice for her body, right? But what about the baby's choice? Doesn't the
Oh,
baby have a say? Isn't the baby? And it's not to take a dig at you, but is everybody listening in the chat? Norby's you too, bro. Doesn't the
yeah.
baby? Doesn't the baby have a say? So once the baby's in a woman's body, doesn't that isn't that someone else's body? That's the
Yes,
baby's body.
yes,
So
yes.
what about the baby? Go ahead,
No,
and then
no,
Norby's
no.
also.
I agree completely with you, but it's like if a woman wants to do that and because it's gonna fall on her, that curse or that karma or that sin.
The blood
And
is on her hands.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not saying fucking hey, let's open up an abortion clinic on every corner, you know, and there's a subject that has so many um, so many factors, and I'm just
Yeah.
not a
I
fan of
agree.
it, right? It's like women who get BBLs, right? They're probably
Yeah.
cool to look at, but I would prefer an all natural one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's women that you know it, it's I can't think of I can't justify it, right?
Yeah,
But I just want to say, because even if we could just discuss topics like this here for a moment,
yeah,
we could think about all these other things that because we could think about the Second Amendment, right, where we should ban arms but no, but I'm happy that Trump is back, um,
yeah,
and with I know that the tariffs are going to increase our prices, but if we already had the infrastructure, because we have the workers here, we used to be make things proudly in America, or we had
yeah,
cars made in Detroit and
yeah,
Pontiac,
yeah.
and we've lost all that because we took it overseas where we could do it cheaper through the slave labor.
Pretty much.
And but yeah, dude, that's it. But before I forget, I have a dog because I'm a fatso, right? And
Yeah.
I just this is another thing here that I request a prayer request from you, Norbies, and just anyone listening who's a
Yes,
praying
sir. You
person.
heard it, guys. Let's give a prayers for Brad People's
Fat,
dog. What's his name? Dog's name?
se llama Fatso. She has
Oh yeah, Fatso. Yeah, yeah.
she has liver disease, and
Man.
it looks like a UTI, urinary tract infection,
Yeah.
and it's basically irreversible. The doctor just told me I have weeks with her, but
Really? Fuck,
yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, yes, and the symptoms, well, just awareness too with any other dog owner, because it looks just like a UTI, a urinary tract infection,
Yeah.
and but the blood work just showed toxins from from the liver, and
Shit. Yeah.
but yeah, I believe in the prior power of prayer, and
Definitely.
um, and just to go on a little bit religious topic here, where you know you know where we think so little of us, right? Um,
Yeah.
okay, Lucifer was what the most beautiful angel. Wasn't Lucifer the most beautiful angel that God had?
Yep. His right
And
hand man, most
yeah,
beautiful light bringer.
yeah,
A
Yeah.
cherub. He was a
yeah,
cherub.
yeah. And Lucifer just betrayed God once, right? Well, he
Yes.
failed God once, and
Yeah.
and how many times do we fail God? By
Mm.
having bad thoughts or lying
Yeah.
or doing bad, and He still loves us. So
Yeah.
never forget just that. And having more
Definitely.
patience, more love, and just more communication, and that's
Definitely.
it, dude. Something
Definitely.
like that. But I'm glad that we could just discuss topics like this. And I'm gonna call out the iFoods to grow some huevos,
Hey,
and call in and connect, on their Obama phones, and
that's
share
right.
share their perspective.
That's
But
right. I would love to hear from an IE fool.
yeah, yeah, no, from everyone, even those Texas schools, with the SPM portraits tattooed on them. But
Well, I don't think it's Nino here, but he is definitely a Texas fool.
all right,
But
but
yeah, man,
but
hey,
that
man, a lot of prayers for your pup, man. I hope your pup definitely comes through and
yeah, yeah, and
has a lot longer time than they're
yeah,
telling you.
and even for all babies that were even that were aborted, wherever they may be, because I don't know, right? They're in another realm. What's
Yeah,
it called, purgatory, and we've got to pray for them. And some
definitely.
people believe that those babies actually chose their mothers to come into this world, and then at least for a moment. But there's this
Wow,
whole sort of theory on but at least here we could discuss those things. But I've
definitely.
y- you know something like that, Norbies. But I'm gonna go take care of and feed my other healthy puppy right now. But I'll keep on listening to the show right now. But I just
All
want to
right,
give
man.
some other peeps
God bless
a
you,
chance to
bro.
call in.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, all right, all right, Nino. Well, thanks for calling in, and thanks for even asking questions. It's we
Amen.
need to what did Rod Serling say from the creator of Twilight Zone? Something like man could travel the depths of outer space, but w- have we even bothered to think about the depths of our own mind and soul
Dang.
to
Amen.
search? and
That's
that's
right.
something that well, even this, this podcast helps that. Again, it's career, gossip, religion, history, politics, all sorts of stuff.
Everything.
Yes,
Amen,
Yeah,
bro.
sir.
and
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that what the common person thinks of. Okay, well, thank you for taking my call. Have a blessed day, y'all, and just and thanks for the positive vibes, prayers, and
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
how it works, but it works. I know it does. But
Yes,
Amen.
sir. I believe in that too. Amen, man.
all right, thank
Appreciate
you.
you.
All right, thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
Hey, Norby's, I won't take much more time, bro, but I just want to touch a couple topics with you, bro, if you don't mind.
Now go right ahead, man.
Hey, Norby, let me ask you. So what are you, bro? I can't wait till we do our podcast together, bro. Everybody listening, me and Norby got something set up. Sooner or
Yeah.
later, probably sooner than later, we're gonna do a pod. Anyways, Norby, what are you, bro? Because I see you talking this Azteca stuff, and talking with Marvelous. Are you a Christian? What is your faith, Norby?
My faith, and I'm glad you asked that question. So I appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
Now, there's something that I talked to with Tony on News with Norbies, because we do talk about that. For me, I have the need to look more into my roots. As far as my roots, my tribe being Zapotec from Oaxaca, currently from Oaxaca. But I always had it in me that I needed to know my past. I needed to know where my people came from. I needed to know why I'm brown. I needed to know why we come from we our blood comes from this land, but yet we somehow, some way lost it all. And how is it that a small little continent like Europe can have so much power and control over the rest of the world? And my faith is trying to figure out what it is. I'm trying to figure out what it is and where it's going. A lot is it's a there's no phone number. Pretty much. Well, that's not the phone number that Enrique put. But if you wanted to tap in, you would have to tap onto the link. My bad, Nina. I just wanted to reply
No,
to
go
some.
ahead.
But that's my goal for me personally. I definitely would say I believe in God. I definitely would say I believe the angels exist. I would definitely say that giants existed.
Hey, I want to talk to you about Giants in a minute, but go ahead.
Yeah, that dragons also existed in this world. I
Yup.
want to say that the history that we don't know about is what I'm really trying to find.
Mm. But
And
but but Norby's are do you believe in the only begotten son of the only begotten son of God, Jesus Christ? Who is he to you?
to me, he's one of many people. I always tell people, you know what? There's a lot of Jesus Christ in history. You just gotta look for them. They might not have the power to walk on water, the power to make more food out of little food. They might not have all the words memorized from God, but you could see throughout history there have been many what you would consider Jesus Christ people that sacrificed their own lives for the betterment of their people,
Okay.
and many of them have paid the ultimate price, just like Jesus. And I truly do believe we are all children of God. There is not one, but but all of us are His children.
Okay. Well, I believe different. Of course, I'm a Christian. I believe that Christ is the only begotten Son of God. There's only one Jesus, and I believe that we are not all children of God because the Bible talks about children of the devil, like child predators. That's not that's not my brother. You know what I mean? I don't hang with them or call them children of God. I believe the Bible says it's very clear that once someone turns their back on God long enough, God will turn his back on them, and they're given over to a reprobate mind. It says that in Romans chapter 1. That's why they do
Yeah.
such vile acts. But anyways, I don't be preaching on here. Hey, Norby, I want to talk about what you're talking about with Marvelous, bro, on your head or your video. So what do you think about the food community? I don't know if you saw my video, bro, but I made a video about the food community and Rich Homie Juan how they kind of fell off, bro, and now they dropped that video with Marvelous. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm definitely gonna check it out. But my thoughts, how I said earlier, I thought it was distasteful. It was very snake like, because I would have been okay had he released it and titled it "Interview with Marvelous Minds" or "Marvelous Inc." I would have been okay with it. That's cool. I'm glad he finally released it after almost, I guess, 2 years. What I didn't appreciate is that he made clips of it and then made clickbait titles that
Yeah, bro.
only
Yeah.
created negativity and only created a different narrative that he wanted to push. And I can't
And
support something like that.
hey, Norbert, are you talking about that title that Mikey called out about Jesus being a PDF file? Is that what you talking about?
Yes, yes, I didn't appreciate that because he Marvelous didn't say that. He's talked about that image that they use,
Yep,
but
I
he
heard it.
never referred to Jesus as that.
Well, hey, what do you think is up with that fool, bro? But you know what Porto told me, bro? Porto told me that them fools, or I think he said L.A. Icon, that fool practice that Santa
Oh,
Muerte or
Santaria, Santaria.
Santaria. He practiced something, bro. So Porto told me that, bro, and I was like, I wonder what these fools do because I don't even know if they're Christians or Catholics or what they are, bro. Rich homie Juan or so I wonder if he's throwing shots at Jesus with that little caption, bro. I wonder if he's even
Oh, good
you
point.
know see what I'm saying? That's what Porto told me. Porto told me that them fools are not even like Christians, bro, or Catholics or nothing. I don't know how true that is, but for him to put that on the title, bro, that's highly offensive, bro, to me
It's
as a
very
Christian.
offensive. It's very offensive to everybody, and it's like I said, it's disappointing because I thought after what happened to his platform with the whole Kendrick Lamar thing, where they pretty much got canceled by the black community, I would think he would be humble enough not to offend other people, but here he is creating titles that clearly offend a religion, a people that belong to it.
Hey, bro, what do you mean Kendrick Lamar? They got in trouble with Kendrick Lamar, bro? Full community?
Yes, yes. The host, well, the former host, Icon,
Oh yeah.
had some comments about Kendrick Lamar's Juneteenth event, and well, the black community didn't appreciate it, and they went after them. They sent threats to them, and they pretty much just canceled the whole platform. I mean, from what I heard, Rich Wante, it was a very stressful time for him because he was getting like daily messages every day on why the food community, you know, would 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 I don't know how to really put it, but why they would say stupid comments about something that belongs to them, you know?
Yeah.
So he got the death threats, he got the hate, he got the backlash, but even that wasn't enough to give humble him,
Mm.
because when he started with Pocho One, it was a great platform. I really believed that they were going to do something great. And then, I don't know if you're familiar, but they gave Pocho the boot.
Yeah, bro. And then real quick about that, bro. I don't know how that stuff played, bro, but to be honest, it's very sad. I'm in West Texas, but to see podcasters and businesses bowing down to prison and street politics, bro, that to me as a businessman, that makes no sense, bro. And I heard that they kicked off Pocho because he's from Northern Cali, and they had some kind of issues with the Southern people or something like that. I don't know if you know more
Yeah.
about that, bro. But to me, outside looking in, I always trip out on Cali on how they're so entrenched in this political gang politics, street politics stuff, bro. That I'm an oil man. If I want to drill a well or have some investments in Dallas or Houston or El Paso or San Antonio, I can do that, bro. And it will be crazy if I try to set up business somewhere in another part of Texas and they tell me, oh, you can't do that because you're from West Texas. That don't make no damn sense, bro.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. But that's the unfortunate reality. But it also goes to the algorithm, because a lot of people like that shit. A lot of people love the negativity, the hate, the
Yep.
beefs. So that just pushes the algorithm to push that to us, because
Yep.
that's
You're
what we're
right.
looking. Because they
You're
put
right.
raza, they put chicanos, they put the words that we're looking for also.
What
So
you know what they say, right, bro? That negativity sells. Like even on TikTok, they say when you make videos, like if you're selling stuff on TikTok, the more negative kind of a hook you give, the more views you get, bro. It's more about being negative. That's what gets more views than anything else. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Because I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of California podcasters that are very positive, that are very much trying to build bridges, but they don't get the views, they don't get the numbers, and they're not part of the algorithm either. So that's the other part. We really literally got to dig through a bunch of channels to find them, but they're there. They are there. There are channels there that push a ton of positive information and just want to connect with everybody. Like my goal here is to not just connect to other podcasters, the raza in the US, but connect with the ones that are in Mexico, Central America, South America. Because I'll tell you, Disney, if we got American companies investing in those places, why aren't we
Man, that's a
down
good
there
point.
investing in those places? And we look like those people.
No, you're right. Hey, bro, I never thought about it like that, bro. That's a damn good point, bro. Hell yeah.
I
Hey,
want to
real quick.
exploit them.
Hey, hey Norby, I got two more issues real quick with you, bro.
Yeah,
Uh, how did you get in the content game, bro? Because I saw you get in the game, and then Tony, got you off the show. Like, when I first seen you, bro, I like you, bro. No Diddy, but I like your presence. The way
appreciate
you,
you.
you put your content out, bro. We follow each other on Instagram. We be rocking with each other on IG and YouTube sometimes too. But
Yes,
how
sir.
did you get into it, bro? Did you fall into this? You got any tips for anybody out there watching that maybe wants to make content? What kind of game can you give, bro? And how did you even get into content creation?
Oh, well, thank you for that question. I appreciate that, because I first I started listening to podcasts, and this is where I was searching through podcasters that talked about issues that I wanted to hear about. Talk to people about their personal life and their story and their journey. And I found this one podcaster. Her name was Sammy Joe. Uh, and she had a great show because the way she would interact with her guests, you know, I I I could relate to the way she talks, because that's the way I talk to people myself. So she was having issues with her audio because she was audio based,
Yeah.
and I think she was paying a guy to edit her audio. She was paying him like $250 an episode just for audio.
And she's in Cali or she's somewhere else?
She's in Cali. She was from
Okay.
Montevideo, but and I guess she fell off with the guy. So her audio, I was listening to her for a while, and then I noticed her audio was really taking a shit. And I messaged her, and I had told her, well, me, my personal background, I I know a lot about computers, so I know how to work around with almost anything software. If I get my hands on it, I could fuck around with it and learn at least the very basics of it. So I knew I could fix her audio. So I messaged her and I told her, let me fix your audio for you. I'm not going to charge you, because she had told me that, she couldn't afford $250. And me, if you're a podcaster and you're trying to build something and you're just starting, I'm not going to charge you for me to go and help you personally. Most recently, I went to another podcaster that you might know. His name is Sonny. I helped him with his audio also,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, I want everyone that's trying to be part of this and to push hopefully something positive and add to it. I'm more than happy to come through and help you.
Hey,
So
hey,
I
hey, hey,
help.
Norby. Hey, Norby. real quick, bro. I hate to cut you off, bro, but Sonny don't want to answer. Wally don't want to answer, bro. But is that his house or his mama's house, bro? I keep asking him. He don't want to answer my question. I wonder why.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. I won't. I don't get into personal things about people. I
Hey,
wouldn't
Norbert.
tell anything personal about anybody.
Yeah, hey,
But that's
that
just
that
because that's why I have my respect
yeah, I
for all
respect
of you
it.
guys.
That will be hating on me, though. But I respect it. Hey, Norby. So, but real quick though, so you don't have no experience, bro, and you just jumped in doing it like that because when I saw you run the Fade podcast, bro, you had good
Yeah,
camera. You had your audio was loud on point, bro, and I see you helping out marvelous, bro. So you didn't have
yeah.
no experience at all.
No, no. And this is a shout out to YouTube University because, I know computers and I know software, and because technology, as far as audio mixers and video what you would call what do you call it, a video interface, I guess in itself, all this technology has caught up to computers, which I'm good at. So it made it a lot easier. The only thing I had to figure out was audio level and camera settings as far as DSLR cameras. And once I started learning that bit by bit, I only grew with it. But
That's pretty good.
everything just the technology is all coming together at the same time where you, me, anybody in the live chat can start making their own podcast.
Yeah, bro. I saw when you did with Mikey, bro. That was pretty revolutionary. How y'all did that podcast and y'all streamed on both channels, bro. I give it to you. That was pretty badass, bro.
Yeah, man, and I love that because that was a new option that StreamYard had produced. They do charge for it. And then Mikey has it. I canceled mine because I wasn't gonna pay $40 for that.
Yeah. Hey, all right. Now, one more issue I have with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Um, or not an issue, but a topic. What's
Yes.
up with my boy Blue Devil, bro? What's your issue with Haters World, bro?
Well, my own issue, which was the past, because there is a short on my page with MC Pancho where he pretty much said we squash whatever we have. We don't have anything. There's nothing between me and him at this moment or at all anymore.
Oh,
He
okay.
does his own thing and I do my own thing, and we just keep it that way for the better of mankind. But I don't have any issues with him. I think the world has already taken care of that, and I sleep well at night. So I
Okay.
really have no issues with him.
Okay, no, my bad. I remember y'all kind of squashed it, but I want to know this, bro. Whenever he got into it with the Wack, bro, I made a video in defense. Well, not in defense, bro, but I said they both won, right? They both got a bunch of content. They both had their eyes on them, but I don't think that Wack went in there and punked them, bro, in his studio, bro. Do you think he punked them, or what do you think about the whole situation? I don't think I ever heard you talk about that.
I spoke on it earlier. As far as did he punk him? I wouldn't say punk, but I definitely would say discredit him.
Mm,
I would say discredit him to the point where his response was weak. Um, it was aside from it being weak, it was also very eye opening towards who this individual is when confronted by somebody with that kind of caliber, which is Wack 100. Wack 100 is a very strategic man that plays at human emotions like pride and ego,
mm.
and he completely exploited that and destroyed this individual not
Whoa,
once, not twice, but three times.
damn.
So, I mean, I never heard any of the bad things that people talk about as far as Wack 100. So, but I would say the way he presents himself, it's definitely he's definitely somebody that you have to be ready for.
Yeah, I
You can't just
agree.
go in there,
Hey,
you know.
yeah, that dude got some mouthpiece, bro. That fool has a good mouthpiece. He's entertaining. I'm not like
Yeah.
a fan of his, But
Yeah.
I'm a content creator, and I already know that fool has the character and the persona, to get views. Hey, what's up, my boy JV in the chat? Hey, all right then, Norby, I'm gonna get off, brother. But it was good talking to you, Norby. I can't wait till we do our pod together, bro. I think if you
Same
give
here,
me this
man.
little bit of time on here, bro, and I got your back, Norby's, and I wish the best for your
Appreciate you.
podcast. And I'll catch you on the flip, bro. I'll be on the chat, bro. God bless Norby's. God bless everybody in the chat. Trump 2024. Let's go.
Right
Later,
back
Norby.
at you, man. Right back at you. All right. Well, I gotta say, tonight was great. I really just did this on a whim. Also, I'm glad that I had several individuals come through. We had a great conversation, everybody. It was great. Much love to the live chat. If you hit that like, that would help me very much. And put a comment. Once again, this today was about you guys and about the topics that's happening in our community. And I'm glad that you guys came through to talk about it. Some of you jumped on the live and showed yourselves, or at least let the people hear you, because that's really what this platform is about. It's about us, the live chat, coming together and really creating this platform that's more dedicated to for us, the regular folk, because that's what we are. We're the people that can bring up these podcasters, or tear them down. That is the power that is this live chat, that are these commentators. That is the power of the people, for the people. So, and aside from that, again, much love to all of you guys for coming through. Look out for Freaky Tales with Tony. And then look out for Marvelous Minds. That's gonna also happen this week. There you go, Enrique Ledesma. That's it right there. By the fans, for the fans. I love that. I was Norris to fix our Game Boy audio. But yeah, hey, you know what? Shout out to that podcast. I don't work with her anymore because she quit podcasting also. So shout out to Sammy Joe. But aside from that, thank you everyone for coming through tonight. We're here an hour and 40 minutes. I just love talking with all of you. It's always a pleasure. It's always insightful. Aside from that, I will see you guys either behind the camera or back on here. Hopefully, more back on here. So, everybody, have a great night. And please do me a favor and give a little prayer for the homie Brad Pitbull's dog. And much love to all you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.